I was just gonna make this video and just gonna tell how it is. Um, I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. Maybe I wasn't meant for the dating scene and everything. You know, I'm just not good enough, man. No matter how hard I try, no matter what type of self-improvements that I make about myself, I will still get rejected, and I'll still get denied a dating life and a love life, etc., etc. You know, every woman that I tried talking to, every single woman that I tried talking to, it was multiple upon multiple upon multiple upon multiple upon multiple upon multiple upon multiple and upon multiple and upon multiple of women that I've tried talking to throughout the past few years. They all rejected me. They all rejected me. You know, they all, 95% of them told me, said that they had a boyfriend, you know, and some of them just flat out and told me no. Other than that, I just, you know what I do? I just throw my hands in the air. I just throw my hands in the air and just walk away. That's what I do. I just throw my hands in the air and just walk away. I mean, and I ask, if I do ask a woman out for a date, I'm probably gonna get clowned, probably gonna get laughed at. She's probably gonna say she has a boyfriend, like they always do, and everything. And I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. No matter how hard I work, no matter what I do, no matter what type of self-improvements that I try to make in a positive way, it's just never good enough. It's never good enough to satisfy any woman that I'm interested in or that I try to talk to. And online dating. I tried online dating. Online dating is a waste of time. I will never try online dating ever again. I've tried that. I deleted all my profiles. I deleted and closed all my profiles. I've messaged several upon several upon several upon several upon several upon several upon several of women, and I didn't get not one response from anybody. It'll say that they viewed my profile, but they don't respond. They never ever respond to any of my messages. And I just say, just forget this. This is just a waste of time. This is just a waste of time. And I just throw my hands in the air and I just close my profiles, man. And I'm just not a happy person. I'm just not a happy person. When people see me, I walk around my head down. That's what I do. I walk around my head down. I don't walk around my head up. Even if I did walk around my head up, people reject me, and it just makes me feel bad about myself. So what's the point of walking around with their head up, knowing that knowing that you're gonna get rejected, you're gonna get denied a life, you're gonna get clowned, you're gonna get laughed at, you're gonna get made fun of. What's the point of walking around with your head up when you feel like people don't accept you? There's no point. So I just walk around my head down. I walk around my head down and I keep to myself and I mind my own business. That's what I do. Because there's no point. There's no point. I'm just a reject. Just the king of rejects. I'm the king of rejection. I'm the king of rejection. I hope one day, if they ever make a movie based off of rejection, I'll be the main character. I hope one day somebody out there in Hollywood makes a movie based off of rejection from women. I'll be the main character. Make me the main character. I want to be the main character of that movie. I'll do everything in my power to be the main character of that movie because I am the king of rejection in this generation. You know, and I do, like, when I see a woman that I'm interested in, I do believe myself. I always think, yeah, I can do this. I can talk to her. I'm gonna set up a date with her and all that stuff, and turn out to be I always get the cold shoulder. I always end up getting disappointed at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I always end up getting disappointed. So I don't even know. I always end up getting disappointed at the end of the day. I feel good when I see a woman that I'm interested in. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. And people say, "Oh, be confident." Women love a man that is confident in themselves. Women love a man that is self-assured about himself. I was confident in women that I was interested in. I had the confidence to go up and approach them and talk to them. We have a nice conversation. She says that I'm a great guy. Ask for a phone number. I might get her phone number. They don't respond to my messages. They reject me. Most of the time, if I do get a woman's phone number, they never respond to my messages. They play too many mind games. They play childish mind games, and all I wanted to do was have a normal, civilized conversation. I treat women like human beings, but they want to play all these unnecessary high school mind games, you know, and they try to insult my intelligence like they think I'm stupid, saying that, oh, I have minutes on my phone. Psh, everybody has unlimited minutes now, or I don't, I don't talk on the phone. I only text. If you really like the guy, you will talk on the phone with him. You know, and I had one woman. I had one woman. I tried to call. I tried to call her. I got her number. I called her. She answered the phone. She answered the phone. I called her. She did answer the phone. She didn't say anything. She answered the phone. She just hung up in my face. She just hung up in my face. Now how rude and disrespectful is that when you try to call somebody on the phone and they just hang up in your face? How disrespectful is that? But they want to smile all in your face and you're act like everything is okay and everything is not okay. Why would somebody do that? Why would you call somebody and they just hang up in your face? One woman hung up in my face and it made me feel bad. And I just wanted to just talk and have a normal conversation, try to set up a date, and she hung up and she hung up and she hung up and she hung up in my face. She hung the phone up in my face. You know what I do? I wave my hands in the air and I just go on about my business. I just continue to be myself and be who I am. I mean, that's all I can do. I mean, I'm just not good enough. I just wasn't meant to be, I just wasn't meant for this generation. I was not meant for the dating scene. Just wasn't meant for it. Just wasn't meant for it. I keep to myself. I keep to myself. I walk around with my head down. I mean, there's no point in being happy when people keep treating you like crap. What's the point of being happy when people continue to treat you like crap? What's the point of being happy? Being rejected, being, and all that stuff, you know, being forcing you to be alone when you didn't even do nothing to these women. You just wanted to just talk to them, maybe just talk to them as a friend. And sometimes you have women out here who don't even want to be friends with you. Who don't even want to be friends with you. I always felt like I wasn't good enough from the beginning. I always felt I wasn't good enough for these women. And I wasn't nobody to these women. I always felt that way. I always felt that way. And it'll be a miracle. And it'll be a shocking if a woman does agree to go out on a date with me. It will be a shock and it'll be a miracle that a woman that won't play mind games with me. It won't disrespect me as a man. It will be a miracle. It will be a miracle that a woman does want to be in a relationship with me, have a serious relationship with me with no games and no stupidity, no mind games. It'll be a miracle. It'll be a miracle. Sometimes I can't sleep at night. Sometimes I can't sleep at night because I think about being in a serious relationship, you know, just to have just a girlfriend, you know, who could just hang out, you know, we just hang out, you know, spend some quality time together. And everything that normal boyfriend, girlfriends do, you know, like, I don't know, do some fun activities, you know, together. Go to an amusement park or something. Valentine's Day is coming up next week. And it's going to be another year with no Valentine. No Valentine, no girlfriend, no relationship. Another Valentine's Day. Another Valentine's Day. Suffering from true forced loneliness. Suffering from rejection. Not good enough. Not good enough. And I just try to focus on my job. I just focus on working and just making my money. And these women see that I'm working too. You know, I tell them, you know, I work really hard, you know, and everything. I thought people tell me women like men who got jobs. Women like men, you know, who got quote unquote money. You know, hey, I have a decent job. I pay all my bills. You know, I try to do normal things that a responsible adult does. You know, women don't want that, but women settle for men who do the exact opposite, who don't got jobs, who don't take responsibility as grown adults, as grown folks, what grown folks, a normal grown person would do. You know, somebody who's a bum, you already know. You already know. But not good enough. You know what this means? I throw my hands in the air and I continue on walk around with my head down. That's what I do. Because I know women don't like me. They don't want to show own interest in me. They don't want to go out on a date with me. You know, ask a woman out for a date. I asked one girl out for a date. She gave me a fake phone number. I asked another girl out for a date. She came up with every excuse in the book, every stupid excuse in the book on why she didn't want to go out with me, which was a flat out lie from the pit of hell. Because if you really liked me, even if you really didn't have time, you would make time to go out on a date with me. You will make time to hang out with me if you really liked me. Like I'm stupid. Like who are you trying to insult my intelligence? Play with my feelings. You don't do that to a man. I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. Screw this.